Hello, this is an update from yesterday about what I've learned how to activate the nfr2 pathway. I'm not very scientific with this yet, but I'm talking in my groups and learning from other people because I'm about learning to get to the bottom of it, not just to sell out and into something. Uh, so uh, I got some input about the ingredients I had on one of the cue cards, and it is not a great, safe product to take. Ashwagandha can cause hyperthyroidism, and hyperthyroidism can lead to hypo, vice versa. Um, so there might be other complications with it too, but I don't know. I guess it's not intended for long-term use. Similar that to valerian root, the brain gets dependent on it. Um, and I'm not sure what other side effects, but keep in mind, just because we get dependent on a certain herb that might not interact with any medication or supplements or anything, that doesn't mean it's bad. For instance, say an indigenous American family is way back in the day living off their land and growing these herbs. I think they're Chinese herbs I speak of, but say, somebody's using these herbs and they're growing them. Well, if the body becomes dependent on it, well, why, if it's not causing side effects, then who's to say, well, the body just doesn't need it? We're taught we need vitamin B and we need C and we need this and we need that in American Western medicine, but maybe we need those things. And if they don't harm us, is that bad? So it's something to consider. However, getting back to my original thought is that from what I have read in the research, some pretty good research I was given, the vegetables and a vegetarian diet work to reactivate, especially raw, especially smoothies, especially green smoothies with broccoli, because of what's in them activates that NFR2 pathway. And it also detoxes. So some vegetables work in a detoxing cyclic effect, which is important to cycle out those extra homocysteines that cause our body inflammation, lead to cancer and oxidative stress, etc. So I guess the question is does a vegetarian diet really activate that NFR2 pathway that has become clogged? Personally, I have lived most of my life around vegetables, but I haven't eaten a lot of them. When I went into adulthood, I pretty much was a meat and potato kind of person. And potatoes are good, but meat and potatoes together probably isn't the best idea to have without vegetables. I had my moments, my months, and my years where I ate really much healthier than that. However, it didn't take long before it caught up with me, and I got in a rear-end vehicle collision and developed hyperparathyroidism, which is curable but highly misdiagnosed and underdiagnosed. That's hyperparathyroidism. I think anybody that has inflammatory issues that they can't seem to get down to the bottom of should have their PTH test done, parathyroid hormone test done, to rule out parathyroidism, hyperparathyroidism, or hypo. I guess there's probably hypoparathyroidism. I don't know. So, anyways, I'll just be further investigating and trying myself the information that's given to me to feel better. And I have decided for myself that scientifically, from what I know and the research I've been doing and experiences I've been through, that and trial and error of things that don't work and things that do, and I'm not talking magic pills or anything, but food, diet, and exercise. So I'm just going to go about things and um, hope that we see some results. I'll be keeping you updated. Thanks.